went up to the best looking guy he knew. When he said no, he went up to the smartest guy he knew. When he said no, he went up to the most popular guy he knew. And when he asked me 3 times, I finally said yes. Okay. You know, the best man speeches usually consist of the best man just roasting the groom, making fun of him as much as possible and trying to embarrass him. And believe it or not, I didn't want to do that tonight. I just wanted to spend this time really focusing on the good qualities of Dylan. Dylan has good qualities like, well, that's all, folks. Nah, I'm only kidding. Dylan's a great guy. Well, as you may know, I'm Mitch, Dylan's favorite brother. Yes, his only brother, but that doesn't matter. And as his only brother, I believe it's my duty to tell you a little bit about Dylan. Dylan and I first met about 20 years ago. It was September 6, 1998, one of the greatest days in history. The day I was born. I don't remember much from that day. As I was going through a lot. That day, me and Dylan shared an instant connection. We both immediately hated each other. Yes, me and my brother and I definitely had our fair share of fights over the years, but I believe was a part of having a very Dylan, you know, Dylan was always the foolish, opinionated, and, well, I was the calm one, self-controlled, good-looking, and Dad's favorite. Sorry, Dad, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. But, you know, I was surprised when he chose me as my best man. It might have taken him 20 years, but Dylan has finally admitted I'm the best. You know, you have all been a part of history the last couple of minutes. This has marked the longest time I've ever spoken in Dylan's presence without him interrupting me. Alright, no more embarrassment in all seriousness. Not only having you as my brother, but having you as my best friend too. I've looked up to you. You've always been there for me when I needed you. And marrying Samantha was maybe the best choice you've ever made. And I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of my big brother being able to marry his best friend, his love of his life. And I thank you, Samantha, for making my brother the happiest man. Sam, you look pretty alright, I guess, tonight. So loving, caring, and supportive towards my brother, but I apologize for all the headaches my brother will cause you in the future. I just wanted to thank everybody who made today spectacular. I know the amount of time, effort, and energy that went into today's. It's truly been amazing. I couldn't be happier for you two. Congratulations. Well, let's raise our glasses in the air for the new Mr. and Mrs. Visser.
Well, here we are, after almost 5 years together. On July 12, 1995, after giving your mother great back and labor pain, we were blessed with our second child, a son, Dylan Scott. As growing up, it didn't take long to realize that Dylan loved being outside, busy doing something, whether working with his dad on the deck or a shed, having his nose almost a little too close for comfort. He was always a great help. Dylan also enjoyed going over to neighbors, helping them around the house and shop, and riding shotgun in the water truck. Through the years of growing up with his sister Kelsey and brother Mitchell, we enjoyed many family vacations, like camping with friends, going to the cottage every year with Grandma and Grandpa, and our trips to Florida visiting Opa and Oma, Universal Studio, and Busch Gardens.
All right, that's it. All right, here we go. In his teens, Dylan's toys got bigger and bigger. Purchasing a quad, a car, a boat, a skidoo, and even a snorkel lift. Forcing his parents to almost park out in the road because there's no room in the driveway for him and all his toys. After all this, Dylan decided to bring something else home. She was about 5 foot nothing tall and talked a mile a minute. Not knowing Samantha too much before that, a little not-so-shy girl was introduced to us at Vanderhyde Camping once and joining us for supper. In a short length of time, Samantha felt right at home with us, even giving me compliments of my age. And gray hair. But the gray hair is due to her. Because 5 years ago, I didn't have any gray hair. Anyways. After many introductions with extended family, Samantha met Opa and Oma, Grandpa and Grandma. Grandpa, a man of few words, finally had to tell Samantha, "I love your enthusiasm, but please talk slowly. I can't understand."
After 4 years of dating, the families and Samantha thought it was time for a ring. But as we know Dylan, it took a little kick in the pants from his brother to bring us to this day. Dylan and Samantha, we are proud of you both for all your dreams and accomplishments.
Samantha, as Dylan's parents, we would like to welcome you into our family. We pray that God will bless you both as you begin your new life together as husband and wife and keeping Christ in the center of your lives. And now I'd like to propose a toast. We forgot our glasses. One second. We'd like to propose a toast to the couple.
To the newlyweds.
All right.
Good job for sneaking in. I never thought this day would come, but then again, Samantha continued to remind me each and every day. Practically since October when we got engaged. Thank you for coming and sharing in this special day with us. It means a lot to both Samantha and I.
Thank you so much for being here. Each and every one of you have an important role in our lives and mean a lot to us. Unfortunately, not all of our loved ones were able to be a part of our special day. My Grandma and Grandpa Sonneveld, my Opa Sydney Zeldenrest, and Dylan's Oma Jenny Vinzulen. My Opa meant a lot to me. Almost every day during the summer when I was a kid, I was at the farm. My Opa loved to tease me. He would draw silly pictures or he would put stuff in my boots so I couldn't get them on. He was so fun to be around, and he was such an amazing Opa. Unfortunately, he can't be here to celebrate with us today. So as you can see, there are not wedding favors on your tables. But in lieu of those favors, we've chosen to donate to the Kidney Foundation in memory of my Opa, Sydney Zeldenrest.
My Oma was such a great person. She always put everybody else's needs in front of her own. She also cannot be with us today. So in lieu of wedding favors, we also donated to the Heart and Stroke Foundation in her honor.
We want to thank our parents so much for your love and support. We cannot ask for better parents and parents over the past 5 years. Sorry. You four have always been there for us no matter what. We know we can count on you for anything, and we love you so much for it. Scott and Sharon, thank you so much for all of your help with the wedding and helping prepare for it. Thank you for raising such a great man who I got to marry today. You are such both amazing people, and I am so grateful that you are now my family.
John and Joyce, I know the first time I met you, I was puking in a bucket. But thanks for giving me a second chance. Thank you for raising such a beautiful daughter, and I couldn't have asked for a better person to be by my side for the rest of my life. Thank you so much again for all your love and support.
To our wedding party, thank you so much for all of your help these last few months. You have been such a great help with the stag and do and the wedding.
Devin, we were only born a day apart, and you are such a long life, loyal friend. Thanks for always being our DD in those crazy nights, and a great friend that you can always count on.
Sandra, you are such a great sister. As kids, we definitely did not get along, but over the last few years, we have become so much closer. You are such a beautiful person, and you turned out to be such a great wife and stepmom. And I love our late nights, you calling me to pick you up from the boat club.
Calvin, we've been best buds since grade 6. We've done a lot of crazy shit together. And if I probably started naming things, I'd probably get us both in a lot of trouble. But from late nights working on vehicles to now late nights working on each other's houses, you've always been there for me, and I'm very grateful to have you as a friend.
Victoria, ever since grade 9 when we first met, I knew that we'd be best friends for a very long time. We were always such troublemakers in high school to always talking in class, roaming the halls, and just always giggling during those classes. It made those 4 years of high school so much better. You were such a great friend who was always there for me in any situation. I know I can count on you. Thank you for all your help, and I love you so much.
Love you, girl.
Mitchell. You're the biggest pain in my ass. But you're also my best friend, and I know you'll always be there for me and Samantha, even though you bugged the crap out of her too. But with you hitting hydro poles with more than one vehicle and late night trips up to Huntsville, there's never a dull moment with you. You're a great brother, and I can't wait to give my speech at your wedding someday. I should probably start writing.
Denise, you have been my best friend for the last 13 years. We met at a July long weekend fireworks festivity at your parents' when I went with Uncle Richard a long time ago. And ever since then, we've been best friends, and I know I can always count on you. I love our late night drives and always sitting in the parking lot just discussing life together. And a majority of our hangouts end up with food all the time. You're such a great person. I'm so grateful that you're able to be my matron of honor on our wedding day, and probably the best matron of honor ever. You were such a great help with the wedding and keeping myself sane through some minor stresses. Thank you so much, girl. I love you so much. To my brothers, Phil and TJ. Phil, I'm so thankful you came into our lives a few years ago. You're so great to my sister Sandra, and I'm so thankful she has you in her life. You've also done such a great job with Carmen, and she's such a kind, sweet little girl. I'm so happy you're in our lives. He's not here today, he's kind of feeling a little sick, so he can hear this later. TJ, growing up, we've also gotten along for the most part, even though you can be a little bit of a pest. You're such a great older brother, and I'm so happy that you found such an amazing girl to go through life together, and you're such a great older brother. To my sisters, Kelsey and Robin. Kelsey is such an outgoing and fun person. It's so great having you as a sister-in-law. Thank you for all the help with the wedding, and I can't wait for you to start babysitting with our children. When that happens. Ways away. Couple years. Later on, after January. For sure. I'm digging myself a hole. Okay, next person, Robin. Robin, you have honestly been such a great help. I have probably texted you a few times a week with so many questions about the wedding and your opinion in the last few months. I never would have thought that in grade 10, when we met in high school, you would be my sister-in-law and helping me plan my wedding. You have no idea how much I appreciate all of your help, and I am also so excited I seen your slideshow, and it is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. To our DJ, Kevin, thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything so far, and I can't wait to hear the music later. To the Italian Hall, the servers, and Carmela. Carmela, you were absolutely amazing through this entire process, from the start of planning until now. To my florist, Jamie. You have been absolutely amazing. I knew right away when I asked you to be my florist, I did not have to stress about the flowers since you were doing them. Thank you so much for all of your hard work with the wedding, and the flowers are absolutely stunning. Yeah, she deserves a clap. She was awesome. Photographers who aren't here anymore, but Jeremy and Caitlin, thank you so much for taking such beautiful photos. The weather was great today. I was stressing all week that the rain would come. Went from like 70% to 90 to 80%. I was freaking out all week. I knew since grade 12 when I took my graduation photos that I wanted to see my wedding photos, and I can't wait to see them. To my MC, Uncle Kevin and Aunt Sherry. You have been a part of my life since day one, and I love you guys so much. I know you guys are always there for me and Dylan, and you've been a part of my life forever. You're such great aunt and uncles, and I'm so grateful to have you in our lives. Thank you so much for all your work and support with the wedding, and you both did such an amazing job being our MC. I couldn't have chosen anyone better for the part. That's almost done. Okay, like one little paragraph. Sorry if I'm talking fast. It happens a lot. Thank you so much for everyone, for all of you coming out here today. Today has honestly been the best day of my life. It has been so great seeing all of you out here, to see you support us. Every single one of you means so much to us. I can't wait to see all of you out on that dance floor tonight. Thank you so much. Let's raise a toast to us.
birthday